A pleasant good morning. Welcome to a Thank Buddha. It's Friday edition of Mike's Morning Musings. And what a night it is going to be tonight at TD Garden in Boston. Cooper Flagg back in the Dallas Mavs lineup. Last night, his first time out in almost 3 weeks. He had 18.6 rebounds, 5 assists. The Mavericks still lost 115 to 114. But that means Flagg will play tonight against the Celtics at the Garden. And to make it even more electric with all of the main people that are going to be there going nuts, Jayson Tatum will make his return. This game tonight is on ESPN, and the ratings should be through the roof. It's also on NBC Sports Boston. Game time is 7 o'clock. Now, the Celtics, and I'll get the Flag in a second. The Celtics without Jayson Tatum, and they've been without him, of course, since what? What was that, Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals last year when he went down with that torn Achilles tendon? This year, the Celtics, after a flat start, are 41-21. They are certainly a surprise. They're in second place in the Eastern Conference. And I think yesterday when this announcement came down that Tatum was going to go from being out to being questionable, the balance of power shifted in the Eastern Conference. You've got to like the Celtics. And it's really funny. Some people have wondered, how do you work Jayson Tatum into the... Jayson Tatum is one of the 5 best players in the NBA. All right, Jaylen Brown, you can make a case he should be MVP this year. He has been marvelous in the absence of Jayson Tatum. And you know what? He'll still continue to be marvelous. This will work. It's fine. The Celtics with Vucevic on board now after the trade from the Bulls several weeks ago. This Celtics team suddenly looks really, really dangerous. Ugo Gonzalez has been a major addition, usually always coming off the bench other than a few games. The Celtics are very, very dangerous and are a legit contender to at least go to the NBA Finals, and the Eastern Conference is wide open. I mean, can they get by the Knicks? Obviously. Can they get by Detroit? That's probably the series of all series. So with Tatum back, this is just the coup de grace for the Celtics this year. Now back to Flagg. Even with him in the lineup last night, the Mavericks are still not a good ball club. There's not much talent there. They lost in Orlando, 115 to 114. They actually had a chance to get the game-winning shot off, but the inbounds pass to Cooper Flagg went off his hands and rolled away, and that was the end of that. So did the Mavs' fortunes in that game. So tonight, the electricity tonight ought to be unbelievable at the Garden. Again, 7 o'clock, Cooper Flagg and Jayson Tatum. I'll tell you, ESPN and NBC Sports Boston couldn't be any more grateful for this convergence of returns tonight at TD Garden. Also this weekend in high school basketball, Mr. and Miss Maine basketball are going to be announced at the Maine Association of Basketball Coaches banquet tonight. Of course, it's McDonald's All-Star Weekend. The Mr. Basketball finalists Nolan Ames, Akoy Maiwen, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, of EL, and Tyree James of Wyndham. It should be Nolan Ames, who is a brilliant player for Camden Hills. And on the women's side, on the girls' side, if Maddie Provost doesn't win Miss Maine basketball, they ought to stop giving out Miss Maine basketball. She is brilliant and has been brilliant for 4 years. And if Miss Maine basketball were given to underclassmen, you could have made a case that she might have won it maybe one other time as well. Although, if she wins tonight, it will continue the runs of Maddie's. That didn't come out right. The run of Maddie's. Maddie Fitzpatrick and Maddie Christopher winning the last couple of years. So Maddie Provost got to win that tonight. So a big weekend of basketball with the Celtics tonight and the Dallas Mavericks and Cooper Flagg coming back. I can't wait for this tonight. Game time tonight, 7 o'clock again on ESPN and NBC Sports Boston, and I'll be monitoring social media as well to see that Maddie Provost caps off her marvelous career with a Miss Maine basketball. Other than that, does it really matter? I mean, the center of the known universe in sports tonight is TD Garden. The rest of it, I don't care about. Have a great sports weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday.